as New York City continues to struggle with the migrant crisis. One of the big questions still being debated amongst lawmakers is how do we reach this point and where do we go from here?
Yeah, a lot of questions, and Morgan McKay joins us now with some of the reaction from lawmakers. Morgan?
Steve and Natasha, this is a growing crisis with no end in sight right now.
Our immigration system has not changed, but the world has changed.
Hundreds of thousands of migrants have poured over the border in the last few years, but the United States immigration policies have remained unchanged. Now the country is facing an unprecedented backlog. More than 2.1 million people are still waiting to be granted asylum, but the average asylum case takes between 4 to 5 years to complete. Stephen Yale-Layer, a professor of immigration law at Cornell Law School, says solving this crisis will take many years and needs a bipartisan approach.
Yes, we do need to try to manage our borders. The second prong would be to provide more work visas for people who do want to come and work so they can do so legally.
Both Democrats and Republicans acknowledge that the system is broken, but won't agree on how to fix it. Last Thursday, Republicans passed a bill that would build more of the border wall between the U.S. and Mexico and impose new restrictions on asylum seekers. Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis on Good Day explains more.
They want to roll back to President Trump's policies that had stemmed the flow. They want to add more individuals to not process paperwork, but to actually secure our border.
Yet this bill has virtually no chance of passing the Democrat-led Senate. Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of senators are proposing extending Title 42 for another 2 years. However, it's not popular, as Senator Chris Murphy pointed out on Meet the Press.
That just pushes the problem down the line, right? That just gives you 1 or 2 more years of individuals being denied entry.
But county leaders in New York are reaching their limit now that New York City has started to bus migrants upstate. Almost everyone is in agreement about one thing: an executive order to allow migrants to start working.
We don't want letters. We want results. Federal government must release funds immediately to states bearing the brunt of this national security crisis.
Now, Governor Kathy Hochul on Friday sent a letter to President Joe Biden asking for federal assistance and to use certain federal bases as sites for migrant facilities. She said today she has not heard back. Steve?
All right, thanks, Morgan.